Say we're live.
All right.
Live. All right. Hey, we're really excited today. I'm super excited to have Lanny Higgs on our show and Michelle Kennelly. We're here to introduce Lanny as our newest partner, and pretty pumped up. Great golfer, great guy, looking sharp today. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you. Very, very much pleasure to be a part of this team.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Now, Michelle, you're gonna have some fun here, right?
We are going to start the rapid fire question round with Lanny.
I love it.
I have 21 questions, and he doesn't know them, and he's going to just answer them so everyone who's viewing this can learn a little bit more about Lanny. So, right, he's in the hot seat, right? Literally. Okay. So, number one, where are you from?
Silly's Bay.
All right, and you still live there?
I do. I moved back. I moved to Kingston for about 15 years, and then just moved back to Silly's Bay 4 years ago.
All right.
Nice.
Siblings?
I have three brothers.
Okay.
Peter, Cole, and Tim.
Holy moly. Okay. Yeah. That was the busy household.
Oh, yes.
Favorite hobby?
Golf.
Okay.
Nice.
He's being biased.
Small pitch is right there with it because that's one of my favorite things too. So.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. All right, favorite sports team?
Colorado Avalanche.
All right, it's a bit weird, but
well, for all you Toronto fans, I'm sorry, but I go back a while years ago.
All right, that's fair. He's pretty unreal. First concert?
Oh, gee.
God.
It would have been 3 Days Grace, 40-Foot Echo, and who was the other one? Here in Kingston.
Okay.
It was great. 3 great bands. When they first came out on tour, it was awesome.
Wow.
Favorite movie?
I don't really have one. I don't have one. No, there's so many different, obviously sports movies are my favorite.
Yeah, fair.
They're my go-to. And I love, the Fast and Furious. So that would be up there. But John Wick, maybe John Wick. John Wick is probably my favorite.
Or the 37 Fast movies.
Yeah. I haven't seen Fast 9 yet, though. That's on my list.
All right. First job?
First job, a dishwasher at a restaurant down the road. I had to ride my bike a few kilometers to go to, it was called Spartan at the corner of Highway 15 and 32.
So cool. Favorite drink can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
So favorite alcoholic drink would be Ryan Diet.
Okay, all right.
And favorite normal drink would be Pepsi Max.
Okay, all right. So anyone buy some drinks?
Yes.
I'm liking you more and more every minute.
Favorite, summer or winter?
Summer.
Okay. Lucky number or favorite number?
78.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
Honestly, it would be my mother.
Oh, yeah. That's sweet.
Oh, what a softie.
You're coming in. Favorite son?
No, that would be Cole. Cole's a favorite.
Out. Oh, you're out. Yeah. Okay, what are you scared of if you're scared of anything?
Being stuck. Crawling through a tight space and not be able to fit through it.
Okay.
And getting stuck and be trapped there forever. That is my biggest fear.
Oh God.
If I go walk, if I do tunnels and stuff like that, I have to know I can fit through or I won't go.
Good one.
I'm a big guy, so it is quite easy for me to get stuck.
It's real.
All right. Are you a cat or dog person?
Dog.
Yeah. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Favorite food?
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Nice.
What kind of chicken wings?
Just medium.
All right.
Just medium. Used to go hot, but then the whole sweating in public and stuff isn't my favorite. So, tone it down and go with medium.
Oh, I love it. All right. Favorite color?
Pink.
Everybody should have known this.
Yes.
Least favorite thing to do?
Least favorite thing to do. Drive in traffic.
Oh.
Driving through Toronto drives me bananas.
Yep, I'm with you.
I concur. What was your best subject in school?
Math.
Okay, cool. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I can't complain with where I live now. I love the Thousand Islands. I've traveled down south and stuff like that. I would love to live down there, but then I don't want to deal with hurricanes and those kind of storms. I love this area. I wouldn't want to move.
Good answer.
Nice.
How do you start your day?
How do I start my day?
Yeah.
Usually just get up and check my emails.
Oh.
I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm not anything like that. My phone's right beside me in my bed. It's easy. Wake up, turn on Sports Center. That's what my morning usually is. Turn on Sports Center, look at the highlights, check my emails, messages. Yeah.
Oh gosh. And then what are you reading now, if you're reading any books?
Unfortunately, I'm not much of a reader. Natasha, my girlfriend, she gets on me because she's a reader. She loves reading. Me, I read enough emails and stuff like that.
Are you watching a series right now at all? Your favorite show?
Well, we just binge watched that Squid Games yesterday.
Oh.
And it was actually quite interesting. Like some people really bad talked it because of the dubbing and stuff. Like, we gotta take it for what it is, right? The voices aren't gonna match when you're dubbing over Korean. But I'm also into Blind Spot right now. It's a Netflix series too, which is really good.
All right. Okay, guys, that's my 21 questions for Lanny. Rapid fire.
Wow. So, Michelle, maybe I could ask him a few questions about.
Now yours up.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe some business stuff, right? So, listen, you. How long have you been a realtor? Give us a little bit of history on you, and how long you've been a realtor, and how your real estate journey started.
4 years. I worked at the casino in Gananoque, so Thousand Islands Casino, for 14 years. Most of that was as a pit manager. New buyers purchased a property from the government, and they offered us buyouts and stuff. So I thought I'd take a chance on something else rather than working nights, weekends, holidays. I was missing all my kids' stuff, my son's hockey and my daughter's dance and stuff like that, and they kept asking Dad, "Where are you? Why aren't you here?" and stuff like that. So that really hit home. So, a friend of mine was in the business and he was doing pretty well, and I thought, why not take a risk?
Yep.
I had a little bit of money because of the buyout, so I could take a risk and try it.
Nice. So, what do you like most about real estate?
Honestly, I like interacting with people. That's what I liked about the casino. I'm very much a people person, a people watcher. I like talking and watching people. Yeah.
So you've been doing well. You're having a good run. Things are going great, right? And then all of a sudden, we start having conversations about EXP, the company that no one seems to, know anything about. But now all of a sudden, things are starting to change. People are starting to notice. Companies growing like crazy. We go from 16,000 agents to 65,000 agents in 2 years. Lanny says, all right, I need to know more about it, right? What made you make the move? What was kind of enticing to you about, we all had these conversations, and with Michelle and you and I and everything else. So what made you decide that this was a better fit for you?
Well, what really intrigued me first was Michelle and I worked at a different brokerage before together, and I knew how well Michelle was doing, and for her to make the move really piqued my interest.
Yep.
Right. So I was like, why she's doing so well? Why is she making the move? And then when I talked to you and Michelle and saw the different revenue stream, the different ways to earn money and stuff like that, rather than just commission-based sales, it really piqued my interest. And all the different support, like having someone in the EXP world that I can contact anytime, basically, if I need some help or whatever. So it was a lot of different things, but really Michelle was the main reason why she piqued my interest of why did he make this move to this company I've never heard of.
Yeah. That's happening a lot, isn't it, Michelle?
Oh yeah. Well, it's crazy. Like once you learn about the model, like first of all, it's like, okay, why did that person jump? I'm interested in what they're doing. I've been following their career. It's been going really well for them. What's happening? So then you look into the model, and then you're like, oh, wait a second. You mean like I could get, I get paid on commission, but then that's it. Then I gotta still go sell more houses. Yeah. And then, wait, there's this whole other side of it. Okay. And then the support stuff, I was like, okay, wait a second. What? This can't be. What's happening? Like, there's all this support. Are you sure? There's all these resources. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people, when we sit down and talk to them, it's almost like it's too good to be true, right? And I know when I first looked at it 2 years ago, I thought, okay, yeah, you know what, this looks good. First of all, is it legal? First call I made was to Rico, our real estate counsel, to see if this thing was legal, and the lady just laughed at me. She goes, "Yeah, we're getting a lot of these calls lately." So, but I think now, 2 years later, you know, there's some proof, right? There's some real proof that we've got some really good people coming over. We've got some big agents that are coming on board, and we got a whole bunch more coming in the next little while, which is exciting. And you know, to be partnered with guys like Lanny, I mean, good people, right?
Thank you.
It just makes going to work fun again, right? Like, you know, sometimes we get stuck and we get in this rut where we're doing the same thing over and over and over again, but we're expecting different results, but we're not getting the results that we want. And sometimes a change is what you need to, you know, relight the fire and get you motivated again and get you in a new environment where it's positive, it's fun. You know, I had somebody text me the other day and they're like, you know what? I feel like I'm missing out. You guys look like you're having a lot of fun. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of excitement. And I'm like, yeah, we are having fun, right? It's just, and that's Glenn Sanford's motto, is making real estate fun again. So that's what's exciting for me is to have people like you and man, another golfer. Wow. We're creating a golf community here.
Yeah, I love that. We should shift all of us down south every winter. That way we can be playing.
That would be lovely.
Yeah. Well, you're all welcome to visit me. We've got lots of room. What else, Lanny, can you say to people that maybe, you know, because there's a lot of misconceptions out there, right? I had somebody the other day say to me, well, I'm not a recruiter, right? Well, you know, you don't have to be a recruiter. It's not about recruiting. It's about attracting, right? Like you reached out to Michelle because you knew who she was. You knew she was a top producer, right? And Michelle, I know you're getting those calls all the time where people are just reaching out to you, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to be a recruiter, and that's not what it's about. What this company is about is becoming a better real estate agent, becoming more profitable, right? And being able to have multiple streams of income instead of one, right? Right now, you go sell a house in a traditional model, and there's some great companies out there. I'm not knocking any of the other companies. There's some fantastic companies out there, right? But basically, you go out, you sell a house, you get paid, that's it, you're done. Whereas here, you can have 3 or 4 different streams of income for doing the exact same amount of work, right? So the brokerage that you're part of is just a vehicle to get you to where you want to go, right? So all you got to do is pick the vehicle that works best for you. And this is not the vehicle for everybody, right? We find that this is a good vehicle for people that want to grow and become more profitable. That's just what it is. If you're completely happy not growing and you're completely happy doing what you're doing, then it's probably not the model for you, right? Michelle, what other questions do you have for Lanny?
I guess, yeah, like what was the most difficult part of being a solo agent prior to EXP? Like what were some of your pain points? And do you think EXP has solved or will solve in the future your those pain point issues?
Well, it's being on my own. It was tough to like reach out to someone if I doubted myself and say like CMA or stuff like that, and not having that kind of support with like where now I have Michelle's been great with me and her team who I just met this morning. I like the environment. It makes me feel comfortable where I can ask any questions that I need and I don't have to sit there and fear I'm going to do something wrong because I have people to do it now. So it's nice to have Michelle to bounce stuff off of.
Yeah.
Collaboration is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yes.
It's huge. It makes a world of difference. And you know, like we were talking this morning, I'm like, if you are, you know, concerned about the numbers for a CMA, or, you know, you have a quick brain fart on something, or you want to run something by one of us, like there's so much support to go around, which is the coolest part about it. And you're never left in the lurch. Like we have our broker who just does broker stuff. We have, you know, our tech support. We have our, you know, all of our transaction specialists. We have all these people plus us, like our whole team here, which is so cool. And we've, you know, Lanny and I have talked a lot about it. It's like, we're going to take your business from just selling to actually running a full business, you know, like taking that next step.
That has me very excited.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I have a thing that I say all the time now is, you know, one of the things that I believe is I believe that most realtors have a job. They don't have a business, right?
Exactly.
And unfortunately, they run it like a job, and it should be ran like a business. You're a business owner for yourself, right? But I know that when I was on my own at you know, a big company that, you know, a big name brand, and you know what, as many friends as I had within the company, we weren't sharing ideas. We weren't trying to help each other grow because we were competitors.
Yeah.
And that's a toxic environment, right? Now, when you can actually go to your peers and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, or I'm thinking about doing that, and we're all supporting each other because we're all financially aligned to help each other, I'll tell you, it really changes the culture, right?
Oh, I've noticed in the short period I've been here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is awesome. What other any other questions on your side, Michelle?
Yeah, if you could give, okay, anyone who's tuning in today or watching this video later, if you could give one piece of advice or a takeaway that you want to share with people, the people of, you know, the social media world here, what would it be?
Don't be scared to take the leap. It took me probably 6 months to finally decide to come home because I really enjoyed where I was. The commission split and stuff I had was wonderful, and the people I worked with, I love, like, they were great. But don't be scared to take the leap and try something new, because in the end, it could be the best decision you ever make in your life, which this is going to be.
Love it. Love it. You got to do what's right for you and your family, not what's right for your broker or for your, you know, your company owner or whatever, right? Put the money in your family's pocket instead of somebody else's. And you know, if you're looking to run your own business, I think that this is the way to go. So I think everybody, you know, also if you have any questions, reach out to Michelle and Lanny, and they're a great source of information. Michelle, you're killing it out there, and you're doing so well. So I think just reach out and get your questions answered. And, you know, this is what I tell everybody, you know what, if you like it, great. If you don't, that's okay as well, right? Because timing is everything. And you never know down the road when things might change, right? So at least you know that this is an option for you. And who knows, you may be surprised when when you get presented the model and go,
you don't know. So just, it can't hurt to get information.
Yeah.
You know, if you read a bad book, then you can just never read that book again. That's
exactly.
But if you can read it every single year over and over again, right? So
yeah. Well, thanks for partnering with us, and Michelle, we appreciate you, and Lanny, we appreciate you jumping on board and taking the leap of faith. And I guarantee you're gonna have a good time.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Thank you for joining us, Pierre.
All right, you guys are awesome.
Thanks, guys.